Hello, and welcome to Learning with Qua. I am Qua, and I would like to thank you for joining me today. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. If you are not a returning subscriber and you are new here and you like this kind of content that I am giving you guys, then if you would like to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell for the next time I post videos, that would be awesome. And if you have any comments, leave them down below. Let me know what you think of these brushes. Let me know what you think of my techniques, of how I'm using them, or anything else. Today I am going to be talking about Singe Beauty. And Singe Beauty is an indie beauty brand by a YouTuber by Angelica Nyquist. I hope I am saying your name right. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering it somewhat. But she is a YouTuber that I really enjoy watching, and she has her own beauty brand, Singe Beauty, and she has eye brushes for your doing your eyeshadow and everything, and she has face brushes. There are 7 eye brushes. There are 7 face brushes. She also has a sponge and a poof, but I didn't buy those. So those are the 2 things that I didn't buy out of there, but I did get the 7-piece eye bundle and the 7-piece face bundle, and they get to sit in their own little holder, so that way I won't lose them with all the rest of my brushes. And to complement her brushes, I also decided that I wanted to use her Odin's Eye Little Ghost palette. So that is what is on here. If you are interested in seeing the Singe Beauty brushes, having an in-depth look at them, and then doing a try-on, let's go ahead and get on into it. Today I'm excited. I ordered this before I had my surgery. It came in the day before, and now I'm finally going to play with them. So, if you can't tell from the title already, woo! I was able to get the full eye and face set of the Singe Beauty brushes. The brushes came in a packaged mailer, and then literally every single... oh, no! So, these are all the brushes. Here is a close-up of one of the brush boxes. So we got that. And then we got the FO3. We are first going to start with the 7-piece eye bundle deal, and this retails for $75. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up each one, and I am going to read to you what the description for each one is, and then we're going to go from there. So this is the EO1, and it comes in packaging. So the EO1 is a flat tapered brush, and it is perfect brush to pack on colors, mattes, or shimmers. Bristles are cut to easily pick up product, and the pointed tip helps with precision. So here is the brush. Owl has to make a cameo. She loves to play too. Hi, baby. You're such a good girl. Yes. So this is a medium fluffy brush to blend and pack the color into the crease. Tapered bristles will help with creating definition while making blending easy. And here is what it looks like. So the EO3 is a bigger, slightly tapered, fluffy brush to blend out edges or apply matte shadows seamlessly all over the crease. Perfect brush for a lighter transition color. And as you can see, it is nice and fluffy. They are very soft. The The EO4 is the perfect brush to blend edges or apply color with precision to the crease. Also a great brush to smoke out your lower lash line. And here is what the brush looks like. To me, this is more like an eyeshadow packing brush or an eyeshadow base brush, but it's very nice. It's actually really soft. The EO5 is a small, detailed, fluffy brush to, with precision, add colors to the crease or outer corner without losing intensity. And here it is. You can see it is nice and fluffy. And when Angelica first started Singe Beauty, these were the first 5 brushes that she came out with. So, just so you know, when it first started, these were the first 5 brushes. So this was her first collection, and when she first did it, I do believe that they were only available in the bundle. But now, you're able to buy brushes individually if that's what you want to do. The EO6 and the EO7 are the 2 new brushes that were added to the collection when she added also her face brushes and the sponge and powder puff. I didn't get the sponge or powder puff, but the EO6 is the brush that does it all. It is a great for packing on color when you want to cover a bit more area but still keep the intensity. Just tip it on the side to blend the edges. So here we have it, and you can see it is nice and flat right here, and when you turn it this way it is nice and pinched, so that way you can like do a little blending with it. So you can just like pack it on like that and then turn it this way and blend it out. So this last eye brush is the EO7, and this is a detailed brush for your inner corner, lower lash line, or when you need something tiny. And as you can see, it is very nice. It is thin, so that way, you know, if you are trying to go into your lower lash line, it is actually going to, like, if you just dip the tip in and do this, you'll get, you know, a nice small line if you want to smudge it out or whatever. Inner corner, this is still too big for me for an inner corner brush. For me, these are the type of brushes I use as an inner corner brush. Is literally just a tiny little, and it's just so that way it goes right there. This is the eye brush collection, and this is the EO1 through the EO7 for Singe Beauty. And I am actually very excited to be trying these out. And I even have their own little brush holder for them. This, I'll be making a video about this later. But this is going to be Fragrant Jewels, and this was a candle. And now it is going to be my specific Singe Beauty brush holder. So next up is going to be the face brushes, and she did come out with 7 face brushes, and this was the bundle set, and it cost $145 for this bundle set. Here is the box again, and back. Here is the front, side. Whoop. A foundation or cream brush to buff in the product while still allowing precise application. Honestly, I didn't even notice it, but each box has what the brush is good for. Learn something new every day. Here is our foundation brush. We're going to take that off. The FO1 is a foundation or cream product brush to buff in product, all while still allowing a precise application. And I like this because it is actually really small, so look at that. I can actually go this way because I have a very small area from, you know, my lip to my nose and stuff. Let's see. Look at that, we can get between the eyebrows. It's nice. Very nice. So this is the FO2 brush, as you can see, and This is a super soft brush with a pointed tip for precision that's perfect for blending concealer or eyeshadow primer without creating any streaks. And when I saw that she came out with this brush specifically, I was extremely excited, and this was my little tipping point for me to go ahead and buy the whole collection because I wanted to try it anyway. But this brush in particular is what made me the most excited, and this is just so that way, you know, be able to pat this out like this. I don't know, we'll see with putting on all this stuff. Owl, don't chew on that. Next is going to be the F03, and this brush balances between firm and flexible and is perfect for blending out cream products. And this is awesome because I have a new cream bronzer that I want to try, so we're going to put it to the test. We have the F04 right here, and it is a powder brush that picks up product easily because of how the bristles are made. It makes it easy to get an even application of product, and this looks more like kind of like a blush brush of what I would be doing, or maybe if you want it to bake, you know, you could do this like to add extra powder and do baking. Next is the F05, and this is a medium fluffy round brush, perfect for covering bigger areas with powder products, ideally on your cheeks. So this is, I guess she's saying this is more of a blush brush, which I can see that. It's like a flat one and a not flat one. This is the wispy angled brush, and this is perfect for a more pigmented powder products, delivering a feathery, well blended result. So this would be more like if you have like a really deep highlighter or a deeper blush and you want to, you know, just barely tap it on there and then just tap it around so that way it'll, instead of something that's, you know, like super dense like this, and you tap it in, and like say we're doing blush, so you know, tap this into the blush, you're definitely going to get a lot more color payoff. I just poked myself in the eye and it did not hurt. With these are not like, that did not hurt. Like the bristle went to my eyeball and it honestly did not hurt. I really like that. I poke my eye a lot, just so you know. Much more of an impact of color using this instead of using this, because this is, you know, feels like less bristles, so it is a lot lighter and fluffier. And last is going to be our F07. This is a detailed complexion brush with bristles that allow you to pick up both powder or cream to powder products with ease. And I don't know how much cream to powder things I have, but this is definitely a very nice brush. Okay, so here is our 7 brush collection for your face, and honestly, super beautiful. I really love this, and I love the way that the color like looks with this. This is gonna be one of my favorite brush areas. Let me go ahead and put on some eyebrows, and we'll come back and start doing the rest of this. Okay, so it is now time to do the test on it, and I thought what better way to do it than to use her Odin's Eye Little Ghost palette. These are eyelash tapes that I put on to try and do a straight line, and we'll see how that goes. So I am going to take an E03 brush first. I'm going to dip into this color called Ghoulish. Look at that color payoff. Let's see how this works. Here is the first color, Ghoulish, put on there. Next I'm going to take this E05 brush, and I am going to dip into this color called Haunted. This is a very pretty blue. Feeling like Mimi Bobek right now. Really feeling like Mimi Bobek. Let's see. So I'm going to dip into this color called Haunted House, and I'm going to use the same brush. And that is so much more pigmented than the other color. All we need to do is put a little red nose on me right there and I look like a clown. All I can tell you, trust the process. So I'm going to take the EO3 and I'm going to try and blend this and we're going to see what happens. I am still with the EO5 brush, and this time I'm going to dip into the color Little Ghost, which is a very pretty purple. And honestly, in the monitor it's looking a little blue, so should go with this. Here is what it looks like blended, and with the tape cut off, I think I added like a lot more to the side than to the side. I don't know what I was doing. Still don't know what I'm doing, but we're figuring it out together. I am back and I have gone ahead and put, you know, like a 3/4 cut crease in there, whatever we're doing. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab the EO1, and it says it is a flat tapered brush. It's perfect to pick up color, mattes, or shimmers. Now, I always have issues with the shimmers with these because they end up being finger shades, and I don't like finger shades. So I'm hoping that this brush will pick up those shimmers and put them on my eye. Go with this color Boo right here. Okay, I'm excited. There is some color on the brush. Okay, so here is what it looks like on versus without it on. This is a very subtle pinky to purpley blue shift. No lie, I am really loving this EO1 so far. It picked up the color. It literally picked up the color on the brush and put it on the lid. And I've been having issues trying to just get these shimmers onto a brush. I need like 10 of these. 10. Sticking with the EO1, I now want to dip into this darker purple, which is called Ominous. Ooh, look at that. Here is the finished eyeshadow look from using her Little Ghost palette, along with, I would say, at least half of the brushes. It was just the EO2, the EO6, and the EO7 that I have not used yet, but these 3 brushes created this look right here. It's really pretty too. I'm going to go ahead and put on some eyeliner and get my face prepped for doing the rest of it using the face brushes. I am back. I have lined my eyes, and it is time to go ahead and start the foundation process. I have gone ahead and already primed. I did use my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Okay, so here we are. This is the Singe F01, and this is supposed to be the foundation brush. And I have gone ahead and mixed my foundation here, so hopefully this is a good match, and let's find out. So I'm going to go ahead, tap this in there. We've got it on there. Let's see. I'm actually really excited right now. There's a thunderstorm going on right now. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but we don't get them very often here in New Mexico, so I will take it. Thunderstorms are very calming to me. Okay, this right here I appreciate. It is like the perfect width to go between my eyebrows. Like, I like that right there. So here is how we are looking right now. It goes on and makes it, I actually like the way that this is, it's making it look more skin-like instead of like with just the Beauty Blender where it's, I guess, kind of more coveragey. But still, I do have a few, like, brush marks. That honestly looks really, really nice after, you know, using the beauty sponge to just tap out the little lines from the brush, but there weren't that many lines. It was just more me noticing it versus anyone else. And I still have that much foundation left from my mixture, and as you can see, my brush didn't really eat all that much foundation. Like, there's some coming off on, you know, when you rub your hand against it, but it's actually really nice. This is like one of the first foundation brushes I've liked that I've used. And I've only used two, so I don't really have that much to compare it to. But the ones that I do have to compare it to are this Bare Minerals Perfecting Face brush, and this one, as you can see, there's like a little divot in the middle, so that way I'm guessing you just squirt your foundation on and then just do it like that. And then of course I have a Luxie flat foundation brush. Streaky, very streaky. This product likes to get lost in here. So far this brush is really nice. After foundation, what I do next is concealer, and so we are going to take the FO2, and I'm taking a Too Faced Born This Way multi-sculpting concealer. This is very light. This is actually extremely soft. That looks almost like my beauty blender, my beauty sponge. I love it. This works amazingly well. Like, so well you don't need to put as much concealer as you normally do. Like, I need to use this just to soak up some product right now. So if you're using the FO2 and there's still product on here, it's a really amazing brush. This is the brush that made me want to get this whole collection, like actually made me pull the trigger on it, and I am very, very happy. So before I powder, I do have a new product that I did want to try. This is the Westman Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick, and mine is truffle. I did receive this for free, just for my honest review. And here is what the component looks. Is that the bottom? Or is that the top? Oh. Okay, so it goes this way. You got your top, and here is the product, and that's actually a lot of product in there. Let's see if the number 3, the FO3 brush will blend this out, or if I need to use a different brush. Woo! I got stripes. Okay, let's see how this does. I actually really like that. Okay, so the bronzing brush, the FO3, this is an amazing brush, and this bronzing stick is very nice. Next, I am going to take the FO4 brush, and I am going to dip into my Soft Rose setting powder. Just set everywhere where I put concealer. Next up is going to be the FO5 brush, and this is going to be the blush brush. Next up is going to be the FO6 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and dig into my Jeffree Star Gothic Diamonds. I'm going to go into this color right here called Summer of Death. And I am just tapping this on there. Oh, that is... Look at that. So here is what it looks like with the highlight added on there. And this is just a test for me to do, but this is the About Face highlighter, and this is Light Lock highlight fluid, and this is in Fight or Flight. So this one looks like this. I'm kind of scared because I already know I put way too much on my hand. So, just going to kind of oh, that is like so... You need like nothing of this light lock fluid. I'm going to take the Singe EO7. This is the nice tiny one. Into Haunted first. As you can see. After Haunted, I'm going to go ahead and dip into Licorice. For a pop of sparkle, we're going to go ahead and dip into Cobweb. This is not one of the brushes. This is my little inner corner highlight brush. I'm going to go ahead and do my waterline liner and mascara, and I will be back to give you my final thoughts and opinions. So here I am with my full completed face look, and I would say came out very good. The eyes are, you know, of course, the star of the show. I always like the eyes to be the star of the show. This brush set, honestly, it's expensive, but it is totally worth it in my opinion. All of these brushes literally performed above and beyond, especially what I thought. And it is an expensive purchase, but you know, if you do have the extra funds and want to splurge, definitely recommend this. The EO1 brush, this brush right here, my absolute favorite. This so far has picked up glitter. I'm going to keep playing with this to see if it'll pick up different glitters from other palettes and everything, and if it does, like I said earlier, I'm going to order a few more of these. I want 10 of them, but you know, I know that's not really plausible, but this brush for sure, the EO1 is amazing. The EO3 is a very nice blender brush. And the EO7 actually put on, I don't know if you can see it underneath the mascara, but it put on the eyeshadow underneath. Perfect, just perfect. Definitely a must-have for me now, especially after using them. The foundation brush, I absolutely love it. It doesn't leave you very streaky at all. There was just a few brush marks, and I'm not very well versed with using a brush for foundation in the first place, so I think it did absolutely amazing, and I only had to use the Beauty Blender just for a few spots. This brush, the whole reason why I bought this, the FO2, this, you do not need to use as near as much concealer as you usually do because it does not eat the product. It puts it, it's perfect. It's really perfect. And the FO3, this blended out my contour perfectly. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So, all of these brushes, all of them, I love them. If I had to tell you which ones were my favorites, like I said, the EO1, the EO3, the FO1, the FO2, and the FO3, those are my absolute ride or die go-tos. So, I am very happy that I made this purchase. I am happy how this look turned out using her palette with Odin's Eye, and I just am really happy with this overall. So yeah, so tell me, do you think I used the brushes correctly? Do you like the way that I used them? Do you like the way that I showcased them? What are your thoughts, opinions? You know, do we have the same? Are they different? Do you think this is worth the price that it is? Drop a comment down below and let me know. Let's have a conversation. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and I will see you again on my next video. Until next time, bye!